Okay, I'm sure you can hear the rain right now because it's pretty loud on this plastic roof, but it's been raining for the past like 3 or 4 days, and it's going to continue raining for another like 3 or 4 days, so there's not going to be a time where it's not raining, at least in time for me to film and edit this video. So I'm probably just going to have to cut all the audio from me working on the lure, so I'm probably just going to have to do it all in voiceover. So yeah, anyways, let's get started. Okay, I gotta finish this video today, so let's get right into it. Starting this one off with the design, I decided to go with a Mosquitofish micro glide bait. I didn't really have any specific reason for doing that. I was just looking for a lure idea, and that's what I came up with. Here's a little sneaky peek at what the final bait looks like. Anyways, pretty basic design. I just drew out the shape of a mosquito fish at 2.5 inches, which is about the max size that they actually get in real life. And once I had the design all drawn up, I brought it into the shop and started working on it. Of course, first step is the bandsaw. I always find that working on smaller lures is way harder than working on full-size stuff. And when I say full-size, I mean bigger baits, like 6 to 8 inches. It's just so much easier to destroy a tiny lure than it is a big one. After the rough cut, I cut the joint almost all the way. And then moved on to weighing the bait. Usually I pour the lead after I do all my carving and sanding, but this time, because the bait's so small, I did the lead first, just so that during the sanding process I don't accidentally sand too deep and cut into where I want my weight to go. Anyways, once I had the lure roughly shaped out, I got to carving. Of course, after carving comes sanding. And this is another step that's harder on a small bait. Even just getting it in the vise without destroying it is difficult, so we got it done though. Then I drilled all my pilot holes for the hook hangers, line tie, and the joint connections. And once all that was done, I cut the joint the rest of the way and sealed the bait. And once the bait is sealed, all that's left to do is paint. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of rushing to get this video out, so I went with a pretty simple paint scheme. I'm still really struggling with my current airbrush setup. It's a real struggle to get that thing to work. I think it's the third one that I've gotten now, and all of them have kind of sucked. I think I'm just gonna have to invest in a good quality airbrush so I don't have to deal with the headache anymore, but until I have the money to do that, I'm just gonna have to struggle through it. Anyways, once the paint was done, it's time for clear coat. And then the final bait is done. Unfortunately, I can't fish with it or even give you test footage in this video because it's been flooded here for the past week. Well, it's been flooding for the past week, so there's nowhere I can go where the water is clear enough for me to actually show you any action footage, and fishing right now, at least here, would be pointless. There's no way to catch anything. But I will be fishing with this, and I absolutely will be catching fish on it because this thing is definitely going to catch me some fish. But until I can actually get out and do that, I guess that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, comment, maybe subscribe. I do still have spinners up in my bait shop if you want to give that a look. There's a link in the description. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So I'll see you next week.